Just the exact same. Just the exact same all over the Western world. Check this out in Maine, um, America.
To
I don't know
drive
what
here.
state.
Free.
Sorry, let me just see. The Maine, about whatever state Maine is in, right? Check this out. Sorry about that. That's a bit funny, that look. A guy in China is told, a guy wearing a dress in China, it's nothing to do with the video I'm trying to highlight, but look, he tells a guy who's wearing a dress to move off the street. Damn right, you're a male, dress appropriately. On China. It's probably the only thing I agree with the Chinese cops on. Literally the only thing. But anyway. So this is in the Maine, America, and yeah, it's the exact same that's happening here. Again, roofs over their heads, again, free electricity, free water, free, you name it. Well, water should be free anyway, but you know yourself.
2 years.
After 2 years, we have to pay the rent.
All right, y'all, this is Savannah Hernandez in Brunswick, Maine, reporting to you from the apartments where migrants are getting their rent paid for up to 2 years. Now, I wanted to give you guys a first inside look at these units the migrants shared with.
And see, that's one of the major things with all of this is people are rightly, justifiably pissed off because the governments have never done this for the native people. But yet they're willing to house these people for 2 years, put a roof over their head. They don't have to pay anything. Like, what? That's the part I would like people to just think about. Why are governments doing that? And, you know, most of the NPCs out there might say, it's common decency, you know. It's humanity. Yeah, well, there's been humanity, but you are completely ignoring the fact that our governments have never done this for the native people. So why are you willing to ignore the native people? What about them? Do they not matter?
Thus that they come furnished, so they have a flat screen TV in there, couches, tables and chairs, a bed. We also asked them as well, hey, are you paying utilities here? They shared with us that nope, they do not have a water bill, they do not have an electricity bill.
And what about the light and the water?
Everything is good. We don't pay anything.
Now, I wanted to focus in on this area of Maine because there is a housing crisis going on currently for residents.
Wow.
Buildings were initially created for Maine residents, but then it was decided that homeless migrants would be living here. Now, as an American, you can rent out one of these units, but a one-bedroom is going to run you about $1,800, and a two-bedroom is going to run you about $2,300.
Jeez. Now, I don't know what the dollar is to euro now at this stage. I've lost track of all that stuff. But it was always, you always got a little bit more dollar for your euro, didn't you? But still, like that, they're doubling prices for a one bedroom. What?
By the way, the average housing price for a house over here in Brunswick is about $480,000. So there was obviously a lot of outrage when it was first discovered that migrants were going to be housed here for free on taxpayer dollar. Now, I wanted to focus in on Brunswick as well because this is the same county that has received FEMA funding from that same program that spent almost $1 billion through the fiscal year of 2023 and 2024 on sheltering illegal immigrants throughout the United States of America. By the way, FEMA coming out and saying that they have run out of that funding.
We are expecting another hurricane hitting. We do not have the funds. FEMA does not have the funds.
It's like fucking... Oh, excuse me. I don't know what the fuck is going on in this world. Like this situation in America is really highlighting it because for the last, 4 years or however long Ukraine thing, even before all previous things, the money they send abroad, the money the American government send abroad, and now they're saying that they've no funds for hurricane victims on American soil. It's adding to that detachment that people will have with a country. Because it's all about, it's like here, the way the government officials try to make us focus on stuff halfway across the world. It's exactly what's happening in America, and they're completely neglecting actual Americans on the ground. And I've seen videos of Louisiana and bits of Georgia, and oh my God, they're very badly hit places, and people are seeing bodies floating down rivers and all this stuff. That's how bad it is, and they've no money to help people on American soil.
To make it through the season.
This is why I wanted to come up this way. This is why I wanted to come to Brunswick, because I wanted to show you guys a comparison of how the federal government is treating American citizens versus illegal immigrants and migrants in this country. This is how migrants up in Maine, up in Brunswick are living. We also went to Bangor, we went to Lewiston, and there are African migrants who share with us that they really like it over here, that they've been treated very well. We spoke to Catholic Charities who told us that they are expecting more migrants. They're actually bringing more migrants up this way.
Yeah, so we're expecting up to 150 refugees starting.
Notice the ones that are like very welcoming. They're always overweight, single women. In Ireland, we have one, and her name is Olivia Heaton. So this is the American Olivia Heaton. Don't blank her face. Show her face. She's proud enough to talk about it, so show her. They should be showing her face.
Yesterday until September 30th, which is the fiscal year. And then we also have walk-in clients, which will increase those numbers. Generally for refugees that we know are coming, we help them get set up with an apartment.
Just like that. Just like that. And they're using the Catholic Charities in Maine and Bangor, Maine to do this.
But we're always looking for like other landlords to work with as well for apartments.
So I wanted to give you guys an idea of what was going on in Maine, the uppermost corners of the United States of America, where you wouldn't expect there to be migrants. This is a direct result of the open border, the illegal immigration crisis.
They're just turning everywhere into slums, no matter where they go. And this serves the government well because let's face it, the issues these people cause when they get here keep the police and the government relevant. So it's a win-win for the government while completely ignoring the natives, which is just insane.